Hey everybody, I'm Miss Delahaye and this is AP World History Rundown, where I give you everything you need to know for the AP exam. Today is all about Dar al-Islam, so let's get to it. Dar al-Islam, or the world of Islam, was originally dominated by the Abbasid Caliphate, where the caliph was both the religious and political leader. The Abbasid Caliphate expanded rapidly through military force across Southwest Asia, Northern Africa, and into Spain. Even though they're outside of our time period, the number one reason why they are important for our course is because they preserved ancient Greek, Roman, and Persian knowledge and then diffused it throughout their realm. Baghdad became an international center of learning and interregional commerce. Cooperation among Jews, Christians, and Muslims spurred a translation movement seen in places like the House of Wisdom that allowed for the spread of ancient texts all across Afro-Eurasia. By the 13th century, however, the Arab-dominated Abbasid Caliphate was already fracturing and would ultimately be replaced by Turks who adopted Islam, which helped them establish powerful states. The Mamluk dynasty of Egypt is one example of Turkic Islamic states rising in power. The Abbasid Caliphate began the practice of bringing in Turkic slave soldiers as an elite military force called Mamluks. In Egypt, Mamluk leadership overthrew the government and established what we call the Mamluk dynasty. These guys were such great soldiers that they fought off both the Crusaders and the Mongols. The Seljuk Turks were also originally slave soldiers that assumed control of Southwest Asia as the Abbasid Caliphate continued to weaken. They brought a distinctly Turkic version of Islam to Southwest Asia and Anatolia. As they expanded, they engaged in frequent conflict with the Byzantine Empire and with Western European states during the Crusades. The Seljuk leader took the title of Sultan, a Muslim political leader, but they blended Turkic, Arabic, and Persian traditions and diffused them all across Central Asia. They continued the Abbasid tradition of building madrasas, or Islamic universities, which led to the diffusion of Persian literature throughout the realm. The empire began to fracture into the 13th century, so when the Mongols came to town, they quickly made them a province of their empire. Despite the transition from an Arab-dominated Islamic world to a Turkic-dominated Islamic world, the religion itself continued to spread all throughout Africa and Asia. For hundreds of years, Islam was the religion of merchants, as Muhammad himself was originally a merchant. It connected traders on their long journey across the Silk Road, the Indian Ocean Trade Network, and the Trans-Saharan Trade Network. This led to the establishment of diasporic Muslim communities where Muslim merchants could rest, worship, and conduct business together. This encouraged many states in Africa to convert to Islam, like the Mali Empire, to receive the perks of this widespread network of exchange. Another major cause for the spread of Islam were Sufi missionaries. While Shia and Sunni Muslims are more concerned with the legitimization of power in the Islamic world, Sufi missionaries are more concerned with the spirituality of the religion and converting people. They're largely responsible for spreading the religion into sub-Saharan Africa and in Southeast Asia. As the religion spread, it blended with local traditions to form new versions of Islam. Ibn Battuta, a Muslim from Morocco, traveled all across Dar al-Islam and wrote down his findings as he encountered these diverse groups of Muslims. Two key Islamic states also rose at this time, the Ottoman Empire and the Delhi Sultanate, but we'll get to that in another video. Thanks for watching.